Alrighty, everyone, welcome to a new Two Super Gamers special. Your boy Zero here.
I'm Niners all the way on the other end, and we got two special guests.
You, brother?
Bulbtastic.
And I'm BioVenom.
That's right. So yeah, everyone, we are gonna talk about the best games of the year 2019. Starting off with a different categories, really. So what's gonna be our first category, guys?
Shooter.
Shooter, best shooter of the year. All right. So I haven't played many shooters this year. So which game do you guys think was the best shooter of 2019?
I cheated and I put the two of them together, and I did best shooter multiplayer, and I did Apex Legends.
Apex Legends. Okay. All right.
We played a little bit.
Yeah, it was fun. I didn't play that many shooters this year.
I kind of realized what I just did. Because I haven't played that much shooter either. But
Yeah, you know, I'll give it to
Congratulations, Apex Legends!
Yeah.
That's right. You get the Two Super Gamers seal of approval for 2019.
The only other shooter I played was the Master Chief Collection. All those games are old.
Yeah, but
That's
no, we're
true.
talking about what that was released on 2019, though. That wasn't
What's the
released this
Well,
year.
the collection was released in the
No,
PC
no,
version.
no. I'm sorry.
What?
Gears of War was released in 2019. Gears of War 5. That's my boat.
Gears 5, okay.
Okay.
That's technically.
I
Yeah, fuck
respect
you.
that.
But then we need that tiebreaker because we got Apex, we got Gears.
Was Apex 2019?
Yeah,
It
I
was.
think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, it was up during the Keeleys. That's the only reason.
Gears
remember.
5.
I see.
I'll go with Apex.
You're just a hater.
Yes,
man.
it is.
I actually would go for Gears 5 because I've heard a lot of good stuff about
See,
it.
now it's a tiebreaker.
Tie again.
Now it's a tie again.
How about we give it to
Goddamn
both?
it.
How about we give it to both?
We'll give it to Call of
Well,
Duty.
then it's a
Modern
tie.
Warfare.
No, what?
Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Call of Duty
Congratulations,
Modern
Warfare.
to the gamers approve.
No!
Now cock-a-doodle. Alright, so let's move to the next category. What's next? Best fighting game of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
sure.
cool. Because I know I didn't play too many fighting games this year, but I did play Mortal Kombat 11. That shit was
Yeah. I
fantastic.
gotta give it to Mortal Kombat.
Like, holy hell. But then, Samurai Spirits was also released this year.
Oh yeah, that's
Samurai
mine.
Spirits.
Samurai
and I've
Showdown.
heard a lot
I never played
of
it.
good stuff from that game.
It's really good.
I hadn't played it though, so I can't say much about it,
They
which
brought
kind of
back
upsets
the
me.
classic gameplay where Samurai Showdown has really fast matches because all the moves do a lot of damage. So it's a really good game. The first round of DLC was free,
Oh,
so yeah, it
nice.
was awesome.
I can definitely respect that.
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat though, they kind of brought it
Oh,
back.
they brought back all the movie DLC characters.
They did. They brought back a lot of the old stuff. They made an homage to like the original Mortal Kombat 2. Bringing in the new guys as well into Mortal Kombat. Putting in the fucking Terminator.
Ooh.
What the? And now the Joker. More recently.
Okay, see, I don't agree with the Joker. Joker just needs to stay in DC.
yeah. I gotta give them credit though. It's a better round of characters than Mortal Kombat 10 had. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really care about the horror movie guys that much. So
Yeah, so I guess for me, because I haven't tried Samurai Spirits yet, which kind of upsets me, it would have to be Mortal Kombat 11. What do you guys think?
Mortal Kombat 11 for me.
I'm really surprised nobody said Smash.
That wasn't released in 2019, was
Yeah,
it?
but it was December 2018.
Let's not talk about
Wow.
Smash. right?
Oh no, we're not doing a Keeley style.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
we'll
no,
do it.
it's straight 2019 or
Alright.
nothing. So,
Yeah. So what would you say then?
For me, Samurai Showdown.
All right, Nanas, what do you
it
think?
doesn't matter. Mortal Kombat wins. It's 2 up.
Yeah.
Oh!
yeah.
All right.
We've had ourselves a
So
Terminator
Mortal
punch.
Kombat 11, you get the Two Super Gamers seal of approval for 2019. All right, everyone. Next category. What's it gonna be?
Best RPG game.
Best RPG. Yeah. All right. So.
I need my notes for this one.
Yeah, I have not played any RPGs this
I got
year,
one.
so I
Oh,
don't
okay.
have
I
any
got it.
suggestions.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got, Bulb? You go first.
This was my game of the year last year,
Really?
but
Oh.
technically it came out again this year.
Oh,
Dragon Quest 11S.
Oh, you little
shit.
Dragon Quest 11S.
No, I got.
Are we gonna count that?
The Switch version came out. It has
Actually, this counts, and I'm gonna put it in there.
Wait,
it has
why?
new content.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is an action RPG, and it counts.
Yeah, it is.
You got me.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Got
I'm
me there.
gonna put that in for
I'm
consideration for
Kingdom
best
Hearts.
RPG.
But does it count? It's technically an unfinished game.
Ooh.
Technically, it's an unfinished game.
Ooh, I mean, technically,
And the DLC is just not coming out at the end of the month.
technically it's not.
Technically, it's
According to Square Enix, the new content is just bonus content. So
No, bullshit. The content was still in the game. That content was still in the game.
yeah.
Yeah, it was all data mined.
Ooh.
That kind of makes it worse. I mean, I was kind of upset when there was a lack of Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Don't quote me. I think it was data mined because I remember seeing those cutscenes before the trailer came
I'm
out.
not a big Kingdom
I
Hearts
see.
guy, so
Don't quote me. It might be. I might be wrong.
So what are the votes so far?
I'm voting Kingdom Hearts 3. So that's
Dragon
super.
Quest.
Me, The Outer Worlds.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
Is that an RPG?
I second
Yeah,
it.
it is an RPG.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It's a Western RPG.
It's a space
You know-
RPG.
I can
it
respect that, but
What?
I guess Outer
Is it
Worlds
not a
wins
space
then.
RPG?
It's Western.
No, I mean space is the theme, but it's like a Western
because
RPG.
it came out in the West.
Western,
Oh, that's what you mean.
Like
Yeah.
Eastern would be JRPG, Western would be
Yeah.
just like from
All right, I guess I can respect that. I mean, you guys kind of outvoted Bulb and I, so
Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds, you
Worlds
get the
RPG.
Two
Obsidian.
Gamers seal of approval.
Great as
That's
a
right.
Fallout New Vegas too.
Yeah.
All right, so I have an idea for a genre right here: racing.
Ooh.
Best racing game of 2019.
Best racing.
So, do you guys have any idea? 'Cause I already know which one I'm going to choose.
I don't think I picked this. I don't think I played a single racing
I
game
don't think
this
I played
year.
a racing game. The Mario Kart doesn't count, right? There was no Mario Kart.
But
No.
that was released for the phones, though.
Yeah, it was a
That
phone.
technically was a phone game.
I mean,
So-
it's still a game.
If you want to put that in for
No, I'm not
consideration,
playing that. I'm not playing that.
but
gonna
I
check.
will say, fucking Crash Team Racing, Nitro Fueled, best racing game of 2019. My consideration. For
He's
it.
right.
Like
It
I
is
said.
definitely
Yeah,
a good game.
I'm gonna have to
Definitely.
agree with you.
I mean, because we
Definitely.
had Sonic Team Racing, and that thing crashed and burned very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Dirt
like,
Rally 2
quick.
came out this year, but,
But
I
have you
didn't
played
play
it?
it.
Yeah.
No.
Like that thing, I heard no coverage over that game.
Dirt
Like,
Rally 2, yeah.
None.
It was busted when it came out. That's why.
Yeah, there was nothing really else that came out that was interesting. Just some sports ones and Mario Kart Tour, like Lucas said. So
Yeah, no
So-
phone games on this list.
Do you want a phone game?
No.
You can put a phone game.
No, please no.
Digimon Links.
Oh god.
Wait, no.
Look, I love Digimon, but I'm not a fan of phone games. But yeah, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, you were fucking amazing this year. You get the TSG seal of approval. 2019. Alrighty, next
yeah.
category, guys.
best soundtrack.
Best soundtrack.
Ooh. This is dangerous
Best
territory.
soundtrack in a game. Yeah.
That is
I say this. Honestly, there weren't too many contenders this year that like really blew me away. But if I have to give it to one, it's gonna have to be to Y2K, because Y2K had an amazing soundtrack where it bounced between very mellow and chill retro and like very tense retro games, very like Earthbound style songs.
Yeah.
Almost like vaporwave sometimes.
Did that actually come out 2019?
Yeah, it did.
It was early.
Believe me, my friend. That game came out this year, and unfortunately, that is the last good thing I can say about it.
Oh,
no.
I have one too.
Well, yeah? What?
Astral Chain.
Astral Chain.
Ooh.
I need to
Astral
play that.
Chain has a sick soundtrack.
You remind me, I had to play that game, and I also had to play Code Vein.
What,
Oh, yeah.
What's the game
Which one?
that has like music in it that you have to fight a boss due to rhythm? Is it Disco Elite?
No, it's
No.
I know what you're talking about.
It had like a.
Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
What the hell?
I gotta look it
It's
up.
an indie game. Yeah.
The Indian game, yeah, that one.
It's
Wasn't
narrated
Y2K
by...
also an indie game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Let me look it up. just in case.
Sayonara
I might be
Wild Hearts
wrong.
is narrated by Queen Latifah.
I'm just gonna say right off the bat that this year, to me personally, has not been that strong, and I felt like
Yeah.
indie games were the reliable foundation that you could fall back on. Like there was a lot of great indie games this
Oh,
year.
you know what?
Y2K not one of them.
Death Stranding soundtrack
Yeah,
is
it
sick.
was. I was gonna say that next, but I kind of
I
remember
forgot
this.
about that.
I haven't played neither Y2K nor Death Stranding or Astral Chain, so I'm out when it comes to voting for this. You guys have all the say.
Three-way tie.
Three-way
Y2K,
tie.
Death Stranding, and what's the other one? Astral Chain.
Well,
yeah.
I don't necessarily think Bio voted. Like,
No,
did you vote on
I
one?
can't. I don't remember the name of the game, so I'll come back to it later.
Okay.
Well then,
I mean, it's a 3-way tie regardless, because I'm talking about that indie game.
All right, three-way tie.
okay. Three-way tie: Astral Chain, Y2K, and
Is it actually true?
that indie game.
You guys get the seal of approval.
Sorry.
You guys, the viewers, discuss down in the comments below. Let us know which ones you think should be the winner.
Yeah.
Please. All right, so next category. Let's go through this.
Best concept.
I'm not sure about that. Maybe.
That's difficult.
I like Outer Worlds as a concept as a game coming out because from the ashes of the shit-stained Fallout franchise that is today,
Wow.
we
He's
have
not wrong.
we have
He's not.
we have Obsidian coming out with something brand new, and it's sort of like Fallout New Vegas, like a spiritual successor to Fallout New Vegas almost. And the whole theme of the game is corporations are evil and they water things down, and they've like all the guns are terrible because this company is terrible.
Yeah,
That's funny.
It's kind of funny.
You know,
I respect that.
you know what has a similar concept?
That's Stranding.
This game right here, Bloodstained.
Bloodstained.
Oh, we have it
That's
on our
true.
wall.
Yeah.
It came from the ashes of a
Damn, you got
dead
good eyes.
series.
Yeah.
Castlevania.
Right,
Yo,
that.
that's why I put all the 2018 shit right in the main shot.
Yeah, man.
Got good fucking eyes.
So your votes for best concept?
That's concept.
How are we defining concept?
Like
Like the idea for the game, like the plot.
the purpose of the game,
Yeah.
the goal of making.
I'll
the
say
game.
Death Stranding.
Okay.
That one had a big ambition, so I'll give it to Death.
It was an ambitious game, very
Yeah, I'll
ambitious.
give it to
so.
Death.
Okay.
You? What was your pick?
I was Outer Worlds. That was the
Outer
one I
Worlds.
said.
I mean,
Because
Oh.
it's a big middle finger to Bethesda, and I think that's.
And I
amazing.
kinda-
No, I'm
I
giving
kinda-
it. I'm taking it back. I'm
Okay,
taking it back.
Outer Worlds.
I haven't really played.
I'm
that,
also
so.
gonna give it to Outer Worlds in all
Okay.
honesty because I do respect it. And Kojima, you're amazing, man. But you really went far out when you created fucking Death
That's
Stranding.
I
I respect people who like it, but damn, you needed somebody to like reel you in and just like maybe
Yeah.
make a few tweaks to make it a little bit, just that little bit extra better.
I'm intimidated to play that game.
I'm almost done with
I've seen the boss battles. I don't even know what to do.
So congratulations, Outer Worlds. This is not the Keeleys. You're gonna win some stuff tonight.
You know,
That's
I
right.
can't believe it didn't get any nominations.
Sekio won
It
that.
got the
whole-
voice acting. That's it at the Keeley.
Have you seen Troy Baker's voice?
No, I mean Outer Worlds.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got a fun one. Best character in a video game.
Ooh, for 2019.
For
Okay.
2019.
Norman Reedus.
And you know what? I think this one we're not, because it's not just a game, but it's like so wide of a choice. I think we should all just go down the line each, like
Okay.
whatever. There's no one award on this one.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. The reason I picked this this category is because I played Katana Zero. It was a really good, strong indie game this year by Devolver.
Yeah.
Devolver and somebody else, but Devolver was behind it. And I really liked the character of the psychiatrist because I liked the progression of every time you met him again, he was even more pissed off at you, and he was getting really angry and upset that you were not following the rules or that you weren't performing like he wanted to, you weren't like following his instructions. It was just nice. I like to see him breaking down and like just straight yelling at you before the start of the next chapter. So I thought that was a really neat character.
Right. Bio.
come back to me. There's too
Alright.
many. There's too many characters.
Bulb. What do you think?
All right. Can I mention two?
Yeah,
Sure. Whatever.
So the first one I'm going to say is Norman Reedus' character,
Sam
Porter Bridges.
Porter Bridges. What
He
the
he really like adds a lot of personality to a game where not a lot happens usually. So like the events are far between in Death Stranding, but like you're always with Sam, and he feels like a real character, and he's really likable. So I like Sam a lot, but also Baba is you. The little Baba white mouse thing. I don't even know what it is.
Mhm.
He's awesome.
It's just awesome.
Why? Why is he awesome?
Baba is used a really weird puzzle game, and you just play as Baba, and he's cute. And I don't. He looks really unique. Like I can't get him out of my head. You know, there's no dialogue or anything. So
Actually, I got 2 characters too now.
oh, nice.
All right, so go ahead.
The first character is Dell from Gears of War. He was a tremendous supporter in your main character's role, trying to just be there for you and just handy with a fucking tool and mechs. And my second character is it's gotta be the second sister from Fallen Order.
Oh, nice.
Just having my goth girlfriend talk down to me like that, it's a rush.
Oh my.
Oh my. Meow.
No, but Dell definitely he's like your best friend, and he's like there caring for you, trying to support you, knowing that you have a weird background.
Alright. So, for me, I wish I'd played Devil May Cry 5 so that I can talk about that game, because there's a lot of good like character interactions there that I'd love to talk about. Kingdom Hearts 3, I'd love to talk about more like about Sora and stuff like that, but it just seems like regular Kingdom Hearts fare.
Yeah.
So like I can't really say too much. That leaves literally for me fucking Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat 11.
Whoa.
The reason why is because in Mortal Kombat 11 they really get into more of the story, and especially with the cutscenes with Sub-Zero, like he's a grand master. He is the master of his art and the master of his clan. And as you go along, you hear him speaking about, he talks about respect, that you need more discipline, that you should train yourself better. And he had an apprentice, Frost. This female warrior was supposed to succeed Sub-Zero, but she was too full of herself. And as you go through the game, you see these cutscenes between them. You see the bickering between them. He's like, you could have been the greatest. You wouldn't let me succeed. You wouldn't let me do what I wanted. Well, that's because I was holding you to a higher standard, Frost. And I'm just like, oh shit. There's some serious like background story going on here, and I am loving it. And Sub-Zero being one of my favorite characters from the Mortal Kombat series, it just made me like it even better. Then you also have his older brother, Bihan, also known as fucking
Noob Saibot?
Noob Saibot. Noob Saibot going like full on evil, and freaking Sub-Zero's all like, yo, but you used to be good, you used to be a grandmaster like me, what's going on? Like, that interaction with those two characters made me just really like Sub-Zero's character a lot better.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't say Scorpion.
Scorpion, I get it, but his story had already been like explained many times. In Mortal Kombat 11, he grew a little bit more, but I felt like Sub-Zero had way more going on there. That's just me.
See, that's why I always like Mortal Kombat. Say what you will about Mortal Kombat, the story mode is probably the best of the fighting games.
Yeah.
Well, for this one.
Yeah.
Well, 9 too.
9?
9 had some pretty
Nine
good
was
story.
awesome,
Yeah.
yeah.
What was 9's story?
It was basically like a whole reset.
Yeah, when they reset the timeline.
Isn't that like...
No.
I just also mean like, as a fighting game, it handles story better than any other fighting game.
Yeah, sure.
9 was the first one where they did the current style of story mode.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I found the game for the music one.
Yeah.
It's just shapes and beats.
Oh.
Wasn't that 2018?
Is it?
Double check. I think that's 2018,
Oh,
dude.
if it is, then I'm an idiot.
I think I remember that being requested for us to play in 2018.
Which I don't think we've even done yet.
Well, I encountered it in 2019. That's the funny part.
Alright, well then retroactively we'll put Astro Chain and just
2018. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so it doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
Alright.
I do,
But it's my favorite for 2019.
That's cool.
I do have one more character, real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Astral Chain has. Well, in Astral Chain, you're cops. Like all the characters are cops, and there's one girl in the police station named Marie who wears the mascot suit for the cops, which is a dog named Lappy.
Oh, that's horrible.
But she pretends that it's a separate person. So like,
what?
she'll be like, "Oh, I don't know where Lappy is. He just left." Like all the other characters are aware that she's Lappy, but she pretends like they're separate.
That's weird.
That's so
That's
odd,
weird.
but I can see why you like it so
Cool
much.
character.
I can see why you like her.
Yeah.
That's very Japanese. Next category, guys.
Best horror game.
Oof.
Ooh, I'm out for this one.
Just one. Were there
Was
multiple?
there-
Okay, I'll vote for one. Yeah.
I didn't even pay attention.
Play it. Say it.
Resident Evil 2.
Oh, you got it.
Resident Evil 2
RE2.
remake. Yeah, I'm
RE2.
giving it to that. Like, that's hands down.
Mm-hmm.
So, Yeah, it gets the whole
X is gonna give it to you.
Mr. X, replace him with Thomas the Tank Engine. That
Do,
mod.
do.
Jesus.
Mhm.
Anyway, yeah, RE2 remake. You get the whole Two Stupid Gamers seal of approval. 2019. Let's go. Let's do like maybe 2 more categories.
Okay.
Best remake of 2019.
RE2. You got it again.
Yeah,
No,
RE2.
no,
Yeah.
no. I'm putting in because there were some other remakes. Medieval,
Okay.
and then also
Really
Crash
good.
Team Racing Nitro Fueled.
Are we counting re-releases?
I would say re-releases, collections, remakes. It's like the same.
Remasters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, let's put that all in one category.
Alright.
What's the best? Because I'm putting in RE2, Medieval, and Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. I would put those in, and I would vote for any of the 3, although I'm leaning more towards Crash.
But we're voting on it though,
Mhm.
no?
So I'm just submitting them. What would you guys submit?
RE2 for sure. Because they made everyone care about that game. Nobody
Yeah.
gave a
Yeah.
crap about Resident Evil 2 until that game came out.
Yeah,
And it's huge. It's insane.
Honestly,
and
yeah.
it looks like a completely different game.
It is, definitely is.
It does.
Honestly, I didn't know about how popular RE2, like how much people loved RE2 until this remake came out.
I'll wait until RE3 comes out.
Yo, they're remaking that too.
Yep.
That
Yeah,
drove
it's
me
coming out
nuts.
this year. My friend was
And that
actually
game was
pre-ordered.
even harder to get, especially after like the first PlayStation.
There's no N64 version of 3.
There really wasn't.
What's yours?
I've got Collection of Mana.
What?
That's
Collection
right.
of
Switch.
Mana. You're right.
Yeah, that's true.
It's on the
That
Switch.
was
I think it's
remastered and re-released.
only on the Switch, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's Secret of Mana, Final Fantasy Adventure, and Secret of Mana 2, which is now called Trials of Mana, apparently. And the reason why I pick it is it's the first official American English release of Secret of Mana 2. Previously, people had to go through shady means to play that in English.
Yeah.
Never came out here, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright,
So
so-
what's the pick? We got RE2.
I gotta go with RE2.
Goddamn. Because I'm going for Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled.
I wouldn't say Spyro the Dragon, but I don't think it came out.
No,
It
that
came
was-
out for the Switch maybe in 2019, but not. Yeah.
Honestly, I would probably pick that too, but I didn't play it, so
Crash Team Racing.
yeah.
All right. So what do you pick?
I'm going for a Collection of Mana.
All right. So RE2 gets it
RE2.
again.
Told you.
You get the TSG seal of approval.
2 awards.
Horror and remake. You said you want to do 2 more, right?
Yeah. So let's go for one last. What do you think it should be?
We did remake, fighting game. We could do art, best studio, best indie game. Anything else you guys have? Any other-
Best dancing game.
Was there one?
Just Dance 2020.
Just Dance. Yo,
no.
MagFest
we're not doing
2020. I learned to
We're
two-step.
not doing that.
Did
No.
you know
It was a joke.
that Just Dance 2020 came out for the Wii this year?
Is there
Yeah.
best stealth game?
Best game that came out on the Wii this year.
Just Dance. FIFA 2020.
Zumba fitness
You want
training.
to do a best sports game?
No. There are a dime a dozen. They really don't count for shit.
We don't have that many.
Best adventure game.
Best adventure
Action
game.
adventure.
Action adventure game.
Best indie game. There's so many.
Yeah, let's do an indie game then.
No
Yeah.
indie?
Yeah,
Best indie game.
I'll put in for indie game. So for me, it would have to be the one that I played and loved a lot, which would be Concrete Genie.
Okay.
I love that indie game a lot.
No. It was good. It was really, really good.
Like I really enjoyed that game, and just adding that little bit of that VR version, it wasn't amazing, but it was a good distraction, kind of like an extra bonus on top of the regular game.
I gotta try that out.
Yeah.
Other indie games?
Bloodstained.
Bloodstained is true.
I have 3. I have Bloodstained, Baba Is You, and Hypnospace Outlaw.
What?
Hypnospace Outlaw is a game that has a fake web browser in it. And the whole
Oh,
goal
wow.
of the game is that you're like a internet cop and you have to visit all these fake like GeoCities websites that they're stylized like 90s websites and they have like music playing in the background and you gotta find illegal stuff in each one. But like
oh boy.
you get like hacked sometimes and there's weird people in cults and stuff. It's a cool game.
Wait, are you talking about where they kidnap you?
No, not that one. That one's funny too,
Oh,
but that
okay.
was last year, I think.
So Bio, tell us about your favorite indie game of 2019.
You know what's funny? I was looking at it and I forgot the name.
Look it up.
What was
This is
your-
the one video a year where looking at phones
Yeah,
is permitted. So
pretty much.
we're all good.
It was the Goose Game.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at the Goose Game.
the Goose Game.
Untitled.
I totally
Goose Game.
forgot about the Goose Game.
Untitled Goose Game.
It's so hilarious.
I heard so much good about it.
Yeah. Yes.
It's just fucking with people with gooses. It's so fucking hilarious.
Geese are the worst.
Geese.
I picked Katana Zero.
Nice.
Ooh.
So we don't have any agreement on this one, so I
No.
guess everybody just has their favorite. I like Katana Zero, and I thought it was really cool because it felt like a spiritual successor to Hotline Miami, and they did a really good job with the gameplay of it. The art looks incredible. I also played it. This is a show. We didn't do best art in a game, but I played it immediately after I played Grease, and it's like the contrast of the two games. Grease is a beautiful looking game, but there's so little to do in it that it kind of put me to sleep. Like it actually put me to sleep on stream. Whereas Whereas Katana Zero is an incredibly beautiful game, and it's also super fun to play. Like it's just wall to wall gameplay, tons of action. Yeah, and then the art on that is incredible. So I think maybe Grease may have painted my opinion of that game a little higher. My opinion of Katana Zero a little higher.
All right. So we got 4 indie games here, and they all get the seal of approval.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But actually, didn't he pick 3?
No, I'll pick one. I'll pick Baba Is You.
Baba is
Baba
you.
Is
I can
You.
respect that.
I actually have another 2 categories if we could throw in real quick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
shit.
So, best song of the year, best album of the year. It's not even video games related. It's just thrown in there.
God.
I already have both. Best song, Align the Tide, covering Travis Scott's Sicko Mode. That
Wow.
song worked somehow. Best album, Tool, Fear, Inoculum.
I'm just gonna.
Fantano disagrees.
Yeah, I'll let you go ahead and just throw that.
I'm just gonna type in a Selena Gomez album.
No!
Wait, but are they game related?
I don't know if his stuff is game related.
It's not game related, it's just music.
It's music
Best
related.
song, best
Album of the year, Death Stranding soundtrack.
There you go. Pumpkin Spice Latte, Selena Gomez, 2019.
God.
Okay.
Shoot me. Anyway. Alright, so before we leave, we actually have one more category for this year, and we're just gonna go ahead and say it. Biggest fuck up. The worst game, the worst release of 2019, and we all kind of have a consensus over it. So, go ahead, guys, blurt it out.
Anthem.
Anthem.
And then you have Krios's face.
Yeah. So,
Oh, wait. There's also one more.
Is it Fallout 76?
Stadia.
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 ooh.
Let's be honest, there are probably a couple. You could throw Randy Pitchford in there.
Randy.
It's not a game, but his existence this year has been pretty bad.
That's just a lifelong fuck
Um,
up, so.
You know, what else was any game on Jim Sterling's top 10 worst games of the year? All that crap that people shovel out on
Stadia
Steam.
really that bad?
I think it
It's trash.
financially failed.
Oh.
It's gonna financially fail because you're asking people to pay to use the service and then pay to
Buy the game.
buy the game and then play it on your service. Which, by the way, if you don't have the kind of internet they have in South Korea, you can't play it as well as you want. If it's an RPG, a turn-based RPG, no problem. If it's a fucking maybe single-player game and you have decent internet, okay, maybe, no problem. When it comes to a fighting game or a shooting game,
Yeah, they
or
put
a fucking
Samurai Showdown on
a
it.
racing game, it's not gonna fucking work. Too much delay, too much lag. We don't have the internet capable for it. I mean, we're New York, so we're actually kind of lucky when it comes to our internet. But if you're in the middle of the U.S., that shit ain't gonna work. It's just not. So
Especially with all the net neutrality laws out there.
That's
we're lucky because our state's all like, nah, you either follow net neutrality or we're not gonna let you.
Yeah, you get they're a throttle. They throttle a lot of shit out there.
Yeah. So
Alright, it goes to Anthem.
Yeah, Anthem
it's gonna go to Anthem. So
or
yeah.
Fallout 76.
That was last
That was
Was
last
it?
year.
Okay.
That was 2018.
I honestly don't even remember. I didn't remember Anthem until I started to prepare for this video.
Yeah, nobody did.
No, nobody remembers Anthem.
I was like, wait, that was 2018,
It was
right?
dead in the
Fla-
water.
Flash Gets made the perfect animation making fun of Anthem. EA, it's an EA official And he's like, oh yeah, you see that pile of cash? It's our money.
Oh,
You're gonna go
yeah.
out there and get it for us. Oh, but I'm not ready. You are ready. No, I'm not ready. You're so handsome. And then he uses his boner to press the launch button.
I'm dead.
And then Anthem just freaking falls to the ground. And gamers just spit on him.
There might be an even worse game. We just can't remember it.
Probably,
So who knows?
But yeah,
Death Stranding.
that's pretty much...
Wow.
Damn.
No, Shenmue 3. Good night.
That's okay. That's all right. You can use that one. It's fine.
Yeah, those are our categories for this year.
Yeah, we clipped a few of them, so we apologize for that. But we have a lot more videos to get to.
That's right. So why don't we talk about the games we're looking forward to in 2020?
Yeah, let's do that.